anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He might want another play. On the run, it's Jackson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Slithers into space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed.
There he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Great job by the back on the option. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Going right to work up top. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Alford. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Back to throw. It's Alford. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. 1st down and more. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And what a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Hauls it in. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Rice. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Finds the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Look out, he's got room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
2nd down.
Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Alford. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Tease. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tulsa wasting no time. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Alford. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Quarterback making adjustments. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Nominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unleashes one. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Release to the back. With the catch, it's Allen. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Gets it all the way down to the 39. Line, it'll be a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another.
Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
To the air, it's Alford. Pressure coming, and they get to the quarterback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Roberts. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight ends... His best friend, you saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Williams.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the ball is knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
They'll move the tight end. Give to the fullback. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 8 over Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Alford. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sets up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Running into the open space. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Owls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
By the receiver.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass. Now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Rice rushes to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. I'm curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jenkins. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, going to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Owls! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go
and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They march 78 yards down the field, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Alford. Unloads it left. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Toss sweep to the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. They'll leave it with him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Wants to go up top. Boom. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Black 14. Black 14. Taylor.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's loose. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Rice. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This offense punctuates another drive, and how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Gives it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A little release to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So here comes our first play of overtime. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big turn.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
On the run, it's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Gets headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they take it in for 6 more points. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.